I save gold and silver, which are God's money. God's money has been here since the earth was formed. So I'm very happy to bring to the show today E.B. Tucker. He's written a fantastic book. It's called Why Gold, Why Now? And the reason I say it's a fantastic book is what the book does. It summarizes gold, why it is God's money, why it's more important today than ever before, especially with silver, gold, and now Bitcoin. And so I also started a gold mine in China. They took that. And I started a silver mine in South America. I still have that one. So I've been a gold and silver nut for a long time. So when I read Why Money, Why Gold, Why Now, I said, this is the perfect book for somebody who really wants to find out how you're being screwed. I mean, now what's real and what's fake? And the US dollar is as fake as it comes. So with that, E.B. Tucker, congratulations on a great book. I understand you wrote it in like 30 days or 20 days.
23 days.
Yeah, it's extremely well written. I mean, simple, clear, to the point, no fluff. So thank you very much. So what is your background? What gets you interested in gold?
Well, it's in the book. I talk about how I first got interested at $300 an ounce. I remember saying to my father, "I think I'll get an ounce of gold." And he's like, "Why would you want that? What are you going to do? Buy groceries with that? I mean, it's functionally irrelevant."
2000, right?
2000, yeah.
Right.
And so I really thought about it, and I did not buy it. And then about 2 years later, a friend was buying Krugerrands, and I similar to you, I held the Krugerrand, and it was mesmerizing. And I saw the price going from 400, 450, 500, and I thought, why is this happening? And you talk about silver. This is a silver note. Remember, the dollars used to be exchangeable for an ounce of silver, and they also had a gold note. This was $20 for an ounce of gold. And so nothing has happened to gold over the years. It's only the money. And the subtitle of the book is The War Against Your Wealth and How to Win It. Right. And the only regret I have about the book, Robert, is I should have called the book The War Against Your Wealth, because people have all these misconceptions about gold. Because in the media, they talk negatively about gold because gold needs to stay down in order to keep faith in the dollar high. So if you question the dollar, you'll say, why am I doing any of these things? I mean, you wrote an incredible book that impacted me in the 90s, which is when I was starting in my career. I'm not quite as young as I look. And I wonder if you wrote that book today, maybe Poor Dad would be the smart one, because the Fed is trying to get you to do things that go against some of the things that you and I were fond of in the 90s, right? There's not a lot of point in saving if you get no interest and you lose 5% a year to inflation. I mean, you start looking at the system that we live in, and the war is against your wealth. And that's what we want people to see.
Right. And you can always learn more. So I really would recommend people getting your book, Why Gold, right now. And it really is a war against your wealth. And then, you got
to know what to do. You got to know how to win this war, right? I mean, we're not just in a Vietnam quagmire, right? We want to actually win this. And what we want to show people is that if you see what's happening, you can get ahead of this. You can see where this is going.
And the best thing right now is, that we have this war between Bitcoin. We have Peter Schiff on one side and Max Kaiser on the other side for Bitcoin. It's a food fight. And so it's silver, gold, and I shifted to Bitcoin. I still bought as much gold as I'm still buying gold. I bought some the other day because this guy had some 10-ounce bars where kilos come in, and they're hard to get. I mean, it's really hard to get.
That's right.
And it's getting hard. I couldn't even buy silver the other day. I mean, this is 2021.
Well, what does that tell you?
Supplies are gone.
That's right.
And plus they're suppressing the prices.
People don't know this.
The prices.
Yeah, they don't understand how this works, Robert. So imagine if you go to McDonald's and there's a dollar menu, and they say you can get this item for $1. You order the item, and they say it'll be $3.50. Wait a minute, I thought it was $1. Yeah, that's right. That's the price. But if you want one, it's $3.50. That's how it works with gold. The price is $1,800. Oh, I'd like to have an ounce. Okay, it'll be $2,000. Well, wait a minute, I don't understand. And you got to wait 2 months for it. So why is the price $1,800? Well, that's just the price because we're able to financially engineer the futures market to keep the price low. But if you actually want an ounce, it's much more.